Picnic at Hanging Rock is about a group of schoolgirls who are taken on a day trip to Hanging Rock in the township of Woodend and Mount Macedon. This mysterious place is a former volcano and the former home to Aboriginal tribes who were evicted in the 19th century. At midday, the watchers stop for unexplained reasons. Miranda, Irma, Marion and Edith venture up the mountain of rocks. They are last seen by Michael and his driver Albert. As if they're in a trance, three of the girls walk away between two rocks and disappear. I decide to visit this mysterious geological formation to find the locations of this 1975 film.
There she is, Hanging Rock. Thousands of years old, I'd say.
Millions.
Yeah, thousands, millions, yeah.
Millions.
Devil a long time, really. Yeah.
Millions.
Yeah, well, it's
Millions!
Old. It's old. It's really, really old. That's my point. It's old.
Millions.
It's waited 1 million years just for me.
Has it?
What?
Has it though?
Well, other people. Well, I didn't really think that through before I said it. Sorry.
Hang on, turning here.
Okay, just about to enter the Hanging Rock area, just through there. In the film, Miranda goes up and undoes the gate herself, but today it's a little bit different. I wonder if you... Gonna be in a car. $10. Okay, so we're going to do the summit walk. Hopefully there's some locations for Picnic at Hanging Rock. Hopefully stuff stands out. Okay, climb to the top of Hanging Rock is strenuous and can cause fatigue. What? Come on. Those suffering any medical conditions are advised to take extreme care. Oh, it's a bit over the top, isn't it? What could go wrong at Hanging Rock? Wow, it's a pretty amazing sight. There you go. Yeah, maybe you could get lost up there. Not sure, but no, it's a pretty easy walk so far. Don't know what they're talking about. Let's carry on.
We've got the summit via the ramp, or the summit via the stairs. I feel like the stairs will be more interesting.
Yes. They would have taken the stairs in the movie.
And more harder on the glutes.
Wow. The atmosphere. Maybe it's going to get hard from here on. Very spooky.
To St. Valentine.
To St. Valentine!
This is the spot where they're all having their picnic. All just pretty much sitting around, not doing much. Simpler times.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling parts of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a day.
Light if me watch isn't stopped. Dead on 12 o'clock.
We'll be back long before tea.
Eh bien, allez.
And don't worry about us, mademoiselle. We shall only be gone a little while.
Okay, yeah, this is you can see this tree in the film. There's a shot of Miranda saying farewell to the rest of the people that remain here, and Miranda and her three friends head off to have a closer look at the rock. But it's interesting that they actually head off that way, which is the opposite direction to the rock. So I don't know, maybe they're taking that pathway which swings all the way around up that way, but that's kind of the long way. It's almost like they're heading towards the souvenir shop. But movies do that. We've just got to the stairs, the hanging rock. We're going to see the hanging rock. This must be the hanging rock. There's a sign here. I guess.
The rock is just hanging there between the two things.
Come and see this. This is the hanging rock.
It is. See the rock. See this big rock, Parker? It's just kind of hanging there.
Oh, that's scary. It could fall on you and squish you.
Oh, you do too.
Where were they? Where were the girls? We've got to look at the film and try and figure out. Let's keep searching.
Alright, Spider-Man.
Yeah, just don't fall because I need you to hold the camera for the rest of the video. So.
Christopher Walken was up here. This is crazy. The rocks, formations. Wow.
I'm going to carry on. I'm just going to have half a sandwich. And I just want to know why they. It's so hungry. I'm literally starving.
This is like a scene from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Cue the music. Is that a face? Looks like that's the mouth and 2 eyes. Do you know where the locations of Picnic at Hanging Rock are? Any ideas, fellas? I got off the track a bit and I think I can make that. Oh my god, where are we going?
A bit lost.
You're not meant to go this way.
How is there not a barrier right here? Health and safety.
No health and safety at Hanging Rock. Gee, did you see where I left the Coles bag?
No.
Oh, don't tell me. Oh!
What's that?
It's a woman's shoe. Why would there be just a woman's shoe here? I mean, you'd notice if your shoe was missing, wouldn't you? Nah. This looks like some sort of a pathway. Aha! I'm just going to go a little bit further.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
You sure?
I'll be right back.
Paul? Paul, are you there? Paul? Paul?
Yeah, the girls walk through these rocks in the movie. I recognise that rock there. It's like it's got a mouth and a face on the front of it. A little bit eerie, but this is definitely a location.
I can't go much further. Promise, Mademoiselle. You wouldn't be long away.
can't we just sit on this log and look at the ugly old rock from here? It's nasty here. I never thought it would be so nasty, or I wouldn't have come.
So pretty much most of the scenes in Picnic in Hanging Rock were filmed very close together.
If only we could stay out all night and watch the moon rise. Blanche said Sarah writes poetry in the dunny.
That's where Edith was lying down on the ground. She was not having fun. Yes, must be other locations.
Where in the world are they going? Without their shoes! Emma, wait!
You've got your shoes. Your shoes. You can't do that. Can't. They forgot their shoes. Things are really tensing up now. So the girls take off without their shoes and they come up here. Up here. And then what do we have here? So we're just gonna keep going further. I think we are on the other side of the rocks that the girls walk through in the film. Yeah. And there's the wooden log in the film. And that is where the girls disappear from the other side. This is the back end of it.
Everything begins and ends at exactly the right time and place. Look.
It's a straight drop down there. Lover's Leap, I believe it's called. It's interesting when you get the shot of the three girls standing here and they look at the monolith, which is the rock, or the three rocks that the girls eventually pass through and disappear. All but one. But it's interesting in the film, they look that way. And if you look that way, that's not where the rocks are. The rocks are actually over there. And then the next shot in the film is the girls over there walking that way. So the geography is all over the place. That's just how films are for some reason. I don't know why Peter Weir had them look that way. He could have just had them look that way and then cut to them walking from here to there, but he didn't. Don't know the reason. This is where the girls fall asleep, in front of these rocks here, which they'll eventually go through. Got a bit more vegetation that's grown since the film, but the rocks remain the same.
Miranda, I feel perfectly awful. When are we going home? When are we going home? Miranda? Miranda?
You know, one of the most famous scenes from Australian cinema, where the girls, we see them for the last time through there, and there isn't even a plaque or anything to say this is the spot. I don't get that. It's really weird. And a map showing directions on how the hell to get out of here would be good too. Hopefully somebody can find these notes that I'm leaving, and then hopefully I'll get saved. So we'll see. No signal. Can't even make a call for someone to rescue me. The girls disappear and Edith screams and flees the rock in terror. Mrs. McCraw disappears while searching for the girls. They return to the college without the four. The search begins for them, headed by Sergeant Bumfer. Edith claims she saw Mrs. McCraw without a skirt heading up the rock. The mystery is baffling, and then Michael and Albert return to the rock to search for the girls themselves. Michael refuses to leave as he obsesses over Miranda and the girls' disappearance. Later in the film, when you see Michael returns to the rock to look for the girls, he's going a little bit mad. There's a scene where he's crawling along the ground and he's crawling towards that spot there that the girls go through. But you can see in the background the spot where the three girls were standing before they went missing. You know, when they look in the wrong direction, they're actually looking over there. So I don't know if that's a movie mistake, but that area in the film is that way. So I think I'm nitpicking the film now.
Rhonda!
Just have a look.
Rhonda!
Nothing. Albert returns to the rock to find Michael in an almost catatonic state. Michael then hands Albert a fragment of lace from a dress. Now open that hand as slow as possible. Albert starts another search and eventually finds Irma, still alive. In the film, Albert finds one of the girls, Irma, I think. I'll correct that if I'm wrong, but he finds her in this cave, just in here. But what happened to Miranda, Marion and Miss McCraw? Joan Lindsay, the author of the book, had a final chapter removed prior to publication that would have given us the answers. In it, it had the girls entering a hole in space, which closes up right before Irma tries to enter. So I'm guessing that cave that Irma was found in was an entrance to some other universe. At Hanging Rock, it feels like anything is possible. Maybe I went through that hole in space. Well, I've run out of water, run out of food. There's no one around. I don't know what happened to everybody. But I'm just gonna have to wait now, see if I get found. I'm just walking around in circles. I can understand how those girls got lost. I mean, you could fall right down there and kill yourself. No one. It's like I'm the only person left in the world. And hopefully, I will return for another video. If I don't, then you'll know that I went to Hanging Rock and I never returned. No, Lizard, that's where the girls disappeared. No, don't go. Oh well.
No problem.
Jumping the other way too.